I don't feel like editing this, so I'm just gonna let you guys watch this for yourself. Let's start. Okay, so you guys just saw that. That was Chris Brown, singer, rapper, performing a song. Okay. I just want to put some things into context because I feel like we've seen a lot now, and we can actually talk about things. Also, yes, I put on this like jacket because I think it's like very fashion, right? This is the one thing I thrifted. I never thrift anything, and I thrifted this. This is my thumbnail for this video. Am I smizing? Am I giving you Tyra? Eat me, bitch. No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I would actually say that to somebody. Not you, but I would say it to someone. Okay. So we just saw that Chris Brown clip, right? So Chris Brown is like shirtless. He's like walking across the stage. Um Now maybe this is because a very large part of his fan base is like women. And so a couple things that I just want to compare for a second. I feel like the guy right now who's kind of like the heartthrob for Main Street America is like Harry Styles with Harry's House. You know, he was just on tour. It could be the weekend too. Lots of people are going to the weekend concert. But Harry Styles, right? He's got Harry's House. You hear like the shit that he's talking about. I feel like maybe Chris Brown is kind of like the closest thing, maybe the weekend. No, the weekend's probably like the closest version of Harry Styles actually at right now of today. But I feel like Chris Brown has his own little lane. But even then, think of like those guys in relation to maybe like some of the like Myron or really of any of the fresh and fit any of the podcast guys that you guys are seeing right now. Like I guess they would be like alpha males or like I don't know what the proper terms is for beta or anything. But if you really think about it, like Chris Brown to me, what he's doing is not giving off very masculine. It's kind of giving off very feminine. He's like dancing naked. He's like swerving, making all these like sexual emotions, like a gigolo, right? Like, wasn't there that movie with the Killer Mike, and he was like a prostitute or something, and he's all like, so I feel like that's what Chris Brown is giving in that little clip. Like I watched it and I was like, like this isn't turning me on. Like no, maybe it's just me. I'm sorry. Like it wasn't giving me like, ooh, I want to do him. It was giving like, I feel like he might be doing another dude. Like I don't know, like, this is not for me. Um, that wasn't for me. Also, like I feel like we just have kind of enough examples right now of like men doing men things in the world, right? And them just like existing and how they behave and how they date and like how they talk and stuff. And like, why is it that in the black community, like this dude is supposed to be a hero or something, or like even a role model for like there's like so many women seem to like him. I just kind of wonder like why. What is it about this dude that's like so great? Because he's not really giving off like super masculine. He's just giving off like hypersexualized male. And in that clip, it's like hypersexualized nude male. That is, that's like clickbait for like gay men. That, like, I don't even feel like that video, that was not for me. I am not the target audience for that clip. Like the gay male community, that is a target audience for that particular clip. I feel like even the song is like not made for me. Cause that's another thing that I feel like some of you guys are missing. Like, or maybe it's the thing that's like out of touch with the black female community as a community. Like, just by being alive and by like doing things like showering, growing your hair, eating 3 meals a day, I don't know, having some civility, being kind and nurturing. And it really starts with being kind and nurturing toward yourself. Okay. You can't, we're not talking about motherhood yet. Cause like a lot of people, like we have seen in society, a lot of y'all aren't even taking care of yourselves. So like you have to learn how to take care of yourself first. So by like nurturing yourself, those are the things that make you feminine. It doesn't have to do with like your set, like your actual vagina and just like showing your vagina and being like, I am sexual. This is another reason why I really appreciate like the Mona when Mona did that topless photo shoot at the beach where she was just like standing there with a flower. To me, it was very powerful because like I don't actually think she was like trying to promote. I didn't see the image as trying to promote grotesque sexuality. To me, it was almost her showing her like femininity because all she had was that fucking flower. Literally, it was just the flower and her standing there, and like that was like enough to like exude like extreme femininity. And she's not very busty, so it wasn't even giving like, oh my god, like she's showing her all of her boobs. She doesn't really have any boobs. Um, just something to think about. I don't know. But I wonder if you have opinions about that. I wonder what they are.